Most real estate agents live on a roller coaster. They sell a house, they get a commission, spend the money, and then they go find another house to sell. But if you're watching this, you're probably thinking bigger. And big thinkers don't want a job, we want a plan. Hi, I'm Mark Pearson. I'm a real estate broker in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. And today I'm breaking down how I'm using the operational advantages at Real to plan, track, and execute my exit strategy. If you want to retire in 5 years, this video is for you. This is how the wealth plan looks in reZen. The 8 sections of the graph show the ways to earn income at Real. When some people hear cloud-based brokerage, they immediately think about recruiting. Revenue share is part of my exit strategy, but this plan isn't about recruiting. It's about leveraging the Real Broker platform to earn and keep more income. As you can see in my wealth plan, income from agent attraction and revenue share only make up about 8% of my total plan. If I decide not to participate in revenue share at all, I still have a clear exit strategy. The biggest part of my earnings graph and the biggest part of my income is obviously commission income. I've told this story before. In my last year with my former brokerage, I paid almost $100,000 to the company in commission split. This year at Real, I expect to pay $18,000 to $20,000 total in commission split and fees. Conservatively, I consider my savings at Real to be about $25,000 to $30,000 per year. So over the 5 years of my wealth plan, that's an extra $125,000 to $150,000 towards my retirement just because of the economics at Real. As we make our way around the graph, you can see that everything until the last 2 sections is production-based. Moving on from commissions, we get to the stock purchase plan. Think about this as forced savings combined with a company match. 5% of my pre-cap commissions are invested in Real stock, and the company matches 10% of my contribution. After capping, my percentage increases to 10% of my commission, and Real matches 15% of my contribution. I'm essentially taking a piece of my commission and turning it into equity in the company. But notice how this compounds over time. It's not just about what you make, it's about how much you keep and how it grows. We skipped over number 2, but let's jump back to the capping award. Real gives you 150 shares of stock for hitting your $12,000 annual cap. You literally get paid a bonus by just doing your job. The Elite Agent Award can be a big one. If you hit certain production milestones, Real rewards you with $16,000 in company stock. And if you qualify for the Cultural Award, Real rewards you an additional $8,000 in stock for giving back. This would include things like teaching in Real Academy, mentoring other agents, or serving your local community. That's a total of $24,000 in stock per year just for being a top producer and a good human. Over 5 years, that's $120,000 that grows with the company. Let's look a little deeper into the wealth plan. When people ask, why do you think you can retire in 5 years? This is the answer. I'm not guessing or dreaming, I'm outlining the path. When you're looking at short-term and long-term business plans, you can edit the wealth plan. This number is actually a little below my average sales price, but I have a very specific goal to help some friends with some lower price properties. But what happens if I decide to refer most of my lower price point clients and increase my average price point to $900,000? Watch the dashboard update. It doesn't just increase my commission, it changes the entire 5-year trajectory. If you're currently working as a solo agent, maybe you want to be a team leader, or if you're currently a team leader, maybe you want to increase the number of agents or reduce the number of agents and increase the service level and change your split with your team members. Everything can be customized in here. Real estate stocks are really taking a beating right now, but what if the stock hits $10 a share? Look at the projected earnings now. The projection jumps, and this allows me to see my best and worst case scenarios instantly. As I mentioned, revenue share doesn't have to be part of your wealth plan, but it can be a part of your strategy, and you can adjust this number and see how it changes your earnings graph. I'm a career real estate broker. I didn't retire from another job before I got into this business, and I don't have a pension waiting for me. When I talk about my retirement income, I'm looking at 4 primary sources. Number 1 is the income generated by my investments, which I expect to be around 4 to 6% per year. Number 2, I expect to continue making money in real estate, either by working with clients that I enjoy working with or by referring business to other agents. I have a lifetime of relationships. People will continue to reach out to me when they need help, and I have a network of capable agents to refer them to. Number 3 is Social Security, and number 4 is revenue share, which will probably not be my biggest source of income, but it will be impactful and contribute to my quality of life. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about this is because I wish someone had shared something like this with me 10 years ago. I really feel like I have a responsibility to try to help other agents see what's possible. We have a tool inside of the wealth plan to show other agents exactly what partnering with Real can look like. I can plug in your numbers, show your elite agent potential, and show you how much stock you'd be accumulating. At the end of the day, the wealth plan is just a piece of software until you decide to act on it. For me, this goal isn't just a number on a screen, it's freedom. It's the ability to choose how I spend my time, who I spend it with, and what legacy I leave behind for my family. I'm using this tool every single week to make sure I'm staying on track. If the numbers dip, I know I need to increase my activity. And if they're ahead of schedule, I know I can reinvest more into my business. If you're tired of the roller coaster and you want to see what your freedom number looks like, let's connect. I can build one of these plans for you. We can run your actual production numbers and see if we can get you on a 5-year exit plan too. And if you have any other questions about Real or your business in general, shoot me a text or email. This is my contact information. You can also use this QR code or the link in the description to schedule a Zoom. I'm putting out new videos weekly, so please make sure you're subscribed. And until next time, thank you for watching.